I once saw I once saw a video, like a joke video back in the day. It was pretty funny. What was I saying? It's like, oh yeah, I saw a fake video once that was like, that chest in the southern area was like, hey guys, you know what that chest is? It's the Triforce. And then he got the chest, and it's like 100 rupees.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
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 Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
There's a bigger quiver downward. A bigger quiver minigame. Again, you don't have to get it. Tree. Tree. It's a tree. It's made of wood. On your right, you will see a tree. It is made of wood. Your test begins now.
Test begins now.
I think all those, like, clocks on the map are mini-games. You can also see how many Poes are left in each region. Something that was not in the original, but I like having around for this one. There's Death Mountain. You wondering what the purple dots are?
Mm-hmm.
Those are dungeons. Yeah, so there's like the Goron mines and the Lake Bed Temple. I have the song stuck in my head now. Noom. Cats. Yeah, it's Giovanni's house for when you get 20 Poes. Dog. Who's this? Who's this guy supposed to be? The guy standing right. Oh yeah, I remember these guys. Medical clinic. Goron passed through earlier. Eastern Bridge is closed, and there shouldn't be a way out. But yeah, but you got two Bobolins sitting there, Billy Bob and Jimmy, I think they were called. You should probably ask them to vacate the premises. They're driving property values in this area down. Ah, hey yo. Whip, whip. I think that sign says Bar Teruma. Like Romaji. I did look up what all the Hylian text says.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time fanfare.
Oh.
Shop music. Oh my, visit link. Made it. How have you been, hon? Mercy, but just have good timing. I was just talking about you.
Hey.
Hey everyone, introduce yourselves. This handsome young man is the infamous Link. You remember what I told you before, honey? These are the friends I mentioned, the ones who are trying to help deal with all the troubles. Actually, there's one more of us, but there's been a disturbing turn of events in the Western Desert, so he's gone to check it out. There's another man named Aru. If you happen to meet him, definitely take the time to talk with him. Well, you've come all the way. Why don't you relax a bit? Why don't you be sociable and talk to these folks? They're a jolly old bunch. He wants nothing to do with you. You must be Link, correct? I'm Shad. Wonderful to meet you. Selma told me you've been up to. You're rather formidable. Rather not, I'm afraid. Well, I'm formidable at book reading, but I lack, shall we say, physical skills. That said, of history and legends of Hyrule are your cup of tea, I'm your fellow. If you're curious, just ask away. It's Eshe. I grew up in the mountains with my father, who was a knight in his own right. He taught me the arts of war as though I was a son. Of course, lessons in common courtesy were not part of the regimen, so forgive me if I come off as rude, yeah? Listen, before I blab both of your ears off, I want to tell you something. Snow Peak, the mountain to the north of Hyrule, it's unlike any mountain I've ever known. I don't know much yet, but things happen there that happen on no other mountain I know of. Evil controls it. As soon as I know something more, I'll tell you. Until then, you should stay away, yeah? If you talk to the other guy again, he'll actually talk to you. It's been a long time, Link. Hey, look, it's... Russell. My wife sent word to me. I've seen the children in Kakariko Village. And, of course, I've also heard of your adventures. Must thank you for your help with Colin, Link. I barely recognized him, in any case. His friends here. I've had a long connection with them. Or a connection with them for a long while. I'm gathering information now. I will let you know if I hear anything. If you check the map, they'll tell you where Aru is. That's where he is. Lake Hylia, studying the desert. You trying to wolf out on them?
Be funny.
It would be funny. It's the postman. I do believe I'll start with meat. If you talk to Midna and say like, "Hey, transform into wolf," she'll be like, "If you do it here, you're gonna scare somebody." You don't want to do that, do you? Yes, I do want to do that, actually.
Right now, in fact.
I remember hearing or reading somewhere that the reason they wouldn't let you do that wherever is because in Majora's Mask, you could just mask up into other forms whenever. And so they were like, you know, that doesn't really make sense that no one's freaking out, so we're gonna restrict that. Oh, remember? I remember you pointing out that ladder the first time we were here, like, aw. Let's take a look to the... Oh yeah, this is where you went into there. Got a heart piece out of it. There's a box. What's in the box? You're my friend now. That's why I killed you.
We're having soft tacos later.
Do you have a bottle?
I have a bottle, but it already has a fairy in it.
Oh. I think you also have a blue potion in your other bottle. Oh look, another one of those. Already. Man, you're learning these things like nobody's business. This is not a song from any other game, I believe. It's like a content-aware scale wolf howls. There you go. A lot of howling this session. Pant, pant. We have heard this before. Boy. I wonder where he will be waiting now. As soon as the game wants to load. Oh, would you look at that? He's waiting in a big void of nothing. Desert province, it says.
The desert.
The desert.
The desert.
The desert.
The desert.
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 Desert P.
Deserto.
Desato.
What?
What?
Oh no.
It's a tower. Oh, look, a Poe. It might do something silly. Okay, no. It's the sun's close to rising, which made me think it was gonna just disappear as you were fighting it. One rupee? 5 rupees. 1 rupee. Tower. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. I thought it was about time for you to arrive. Master Link, is it? You know Telma, don't you? I'm Aru. I'm part of the group that Telma has meet her bar. I've heard all about your deeds from her. Now, you being a courageous youth, you've likely heard of the strange events in the desert and come to investigate, no? Or am I mistaken? You do know, don't you, Master Link? The Gerudo Desert once held a prison built to hold the worst criminals this land has ever known. Criminals who were sentenced to death were sent directly to the underworld by a cursed mirror that was kept in the prison. Now that prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the desert is impassable. This desert at World's End, it still holds the cursed mirror and the malice of the doomed inmates. These old bones know that the evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place, so I have come to learn the truth. Master Link, I must ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me you plan to enter the desert and confirm my suspicions with your own eyes? Oh, is that so? And let good old Aru help you out. See Lake Hylia below us? A man named Fire runs an amusement ride of sorts. Give him this. You got Aru's memo. Set it to the buttons to show it. See, long ago I saved this man Fire's life, and now he cannot refuse me if I ask a favor. If you leave the rest up to Fire, all should go well. He's the clown. The clown with the funny theme song. Just giggled because I remembered the funny theme song. It doesn't take much to amuse me. Boo, no, 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 no. Boo, no, 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 no. Na, 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 na. Eh. Hey, you're back. So, fella, I guess you like to ride, not a bit. Me yours, fella. And you gotta show him the letter. It's in your inventory now. Ding. From old Aru, huh? Oh, well, I guess I gotta do what the old coot says. Oasis flight, right? So here you go, one of our secret options not available to the general public. This time's all paid for, so what do you say? You wanna go? Alrighty then, but remember next time you gotta pay. Sweet sailing, old buddy of mine. One for Oasis. Fire in the hole! Almost seems like he got shot into a ravine. And now he's just there.
Okay.
I always thought it was funny how I just did that. Gerudo Desert. Wait, Link. What is it? What is it, Squidna? Before we go on, there's something I want you to hear. You remember what the spirit said about the fused shadows? Have you ever heard the tale of Dark Plagueis the Wise? They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. It's another world entirely, the antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright. Its denizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it none could return to the world of light. Except Zant, apparently. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, flitting in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. This is the history of the Twilight as has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you now understand what I am?
Nope.
Nope. I'm a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm, I say with a really angry face. Anyway.
That's cool.
Desert time! Oh, never
Oh.
mind. No, it's a peaceful place until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all the Twilight into shadow beasts. Yeah, so you've been killing her people. Kinda messed up. It's clear to me now that he somehow gained a great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there and could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. Backstory that I'm sure anyone watching this probably already knows. There's another tale told by my people. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and darkness. Is that me? Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed to the protectors of Hyrule. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. You'll come with me, won't you? Smile.